Okay, hello everyone. Hi guys. Good morning everyone. Good morning Vinod. Good morning everyone. How are you all? Am I audible to everyone? Am I visible to everyone? Audio, video, everything is good, working fine. Yes or no? Hi guys. Hello everyone. So today we have to discuss this module C, right? So module C, all the important question. We have already finished module C in the last capsule batch evening session. Okay. So now it's the time to practice everyone. So let's start discussing with the very first question of the class. Okay. Due to failure in fulfilling certain statutory obligation, the central government decided to supersede the Central Board of Reserve Bank of India through a gadget notification. Based on this situation, which of the following is correct? RBI will stop functioning until a new board is appointed by the parliament. An agency determined by the central government will manage RBI's affair temporarily. The finance ministry will directly manage RBI's daily operations. RBI's governor will assume the power of the entire central board single handedly. So, which of the following is correct? Everyone, kindly please answer this question. So, first question. So, you have to answer this question, everyone. So, the correct answer is what? Everyone, you guys, the correct answer is what? Vinod and Nadeem and everyone. Vinod, Nadeem. So start answering this question. So there is a failure of certain obligation. The central government decide to supersede the power of Central Board of Reserve Bank of India through a gadget notification. Now, in this following condition, how do the management of Reserve Bank of India is doing? So first of all, Reserve Bank of India will not stop functioning. Reserve Bank of India will continue the functioning, right? Management shifts temporarily to an agency which is chosen by the government. So only the board of director will be suspended. The management shift temporarily to the agency which has been chosen by the central government. Okay, and not the government alone. Governor, not the alone, not the finance minister. There is no shutting down of the Reserve Bank of India, right? So if you are saying that first Reserve Bank of India will stop functioning, no, not at all. Reserve Bank of India will not stop functioning. An agency is determined by the central government will manage RBI's affair. Sorry, Alhamdulillah. Sorry. So, an agency determined by the central government will manage RBI's affair temporarily. That is perfectly correct. The finance ministry will directly manage RBI's daily operation. No. RBI's governor will assume the power of entire board. No. So, correct answer is B. B is the correct answer. Okay, done, everyone? Yes. Good. Now, next question. Which committee recommended the setting up of National Housing Bank? Now, it's very important. You have to tell me which committee has actually recommended the setting up of National Housing Bank. So, the correct answer is what? Everyone, please answer this question. So, the correct answer is what? I have already told you who recommended the setting of a National Housing Bank. Yes, Sarna. Yes, Vinod. Yes, it is Dr. C. Rangarajan committee which recommended the setting up of a national housing bank, and it is very important. The question can be asked in your examination. All the committees are important, not this. All the committees are important. Okay, next question. Reserve Bank of India is involved in a special project to finance an affordable housing. However, based on the restriction laid out in Reserve Bank of India Act, which of the following action would be illegally taken by RBI if it were to engage in this project? Providing loan on the mortgage of immovable property solely for its own office building, accepting deposit from the commercial bank with interest to fund the project, granting a loan to a housing developer secured by a shares of a banking company, purchasing shares of a non-banking company to secure future revenue from the housing project. Now, which of the following is correct? Which of the following is the illegal action which is taken by RBI? It means that you have to choose that which of the following action is restricted for Reserve Bank of India. Which of the following action is actually restricted from Reserve Bank of India? You have to answer this. So the correct answer is what, everyone? Kindly answer this question. Everyone just start answering this question, and everyone kindly please like and share the video to the maximum you can. So which of the following is actually restricted by the government? Which of the following is actually restricted by the government? So the correct answer is what? Everyone start answering the question. Okay, so Kamala saying B. Accepting deposit from commercial bank with interest to fund the project. Okay, and everyone else, which of the following is restricted for Reserve Bank of India? So this is actually a question of Reserve Bank of India Act and Banking Regulation Act 1949. That chapter which I have left for the last. In this, there was a section in which the things are mentioned which Reserve Bank of India are not allowed to do so. Right. So when we are talking about the first option, providing loan. Okay, so providing loan in for what? Providing loan on the mortgage of immovable property. That is perfectly correct. RBI is allowed to do so. Accepting deposit from commercial bank with interest to fund the project. That is also allowed. Reserve Bank of India can accept deposit from the commercial bank. There is no restriction on that. Now, granting a loan to a housing developer secured by a share of a banking company. That is incorrect. Reserve Bank of India is prohibited to purchase the shares of a banking company either directly, or they cannot grant a loan by securing that share. They cannot invest directly or indirectly in the shares of any banking company. So, yes, C is the incorrect one. This is the restriction for Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India is not allowed to either purchase the share of the banking company directly, or you cannot give a loan which is secured by such types of share. You are not allowed. So that is C is the correct answer. Okay. So these are all. First of all, Section 19 of Reserve Bank of India Act 1934 list that business which are not allowed to be transacted by Reserve Bank of India. Okay. Now, these are the list of that business which are not allowed to transact by Reserve Bank of India, right? Like Reserve Bank of India cannot engage in trade or otherwise have a direct relationship or interest in any commercial, industrial, or any other undertaking. Reserve Bank of India cannot allow interest on deposit. Reserve Bank of India cannot purchase the shares of any company or grant loan upon the security of any country, company, any such shares, right? So these are the business which is not allowed at all. Okay, done. Evening we have the paid classes, guys. So evening we have the paid classes already. The schedule is very heavy in the evening. So I don't want to overburden, right? Okay, next, consider the following statement regarding the history of banking in India and the evolution of Reserve Bank of India. Now you have to tell me about the history of banking of India and the evolution of Reserve Bank of India. The Bank of Calcutta was the first presidency bank established in 1806, and it was renamed as Bank of Bengal in 1809. The Madras and Bombay both were established in 1843 to be merged into Imperial Bank of India in 1921. The Imperial Bank of India was converted into SBI in 1955. So you have to tell me which of the following statement is or are correct here, everyone. We have to choose the correct statement. Everyone, we have to choose the correct statement here. So Vinod is saying this is the correct answer, and everyone else. I want an answer from each and every one of you. Please answer this question. Everyone, kindly please answer this question. Sorry. Consider the following statement regarding the history of banking in India and the evolution of Reserve Bank of India. Okay. So, first statement. Only second and third is correct. So, first statement, Bank of Calcutta was the first presidency bank established in 1806. That is correct. And it was renamed as Bank of Bengal in 1809. That is also correct. Then Bank of Madras and Bank of Bombay, these were established in 1843 and they were merged into Imperial Bank of India in 1921. That is also correct. Imperial Bank of India, after the recommendation of Gorewala Committee's recommendation, the Imperial Bank of India has been nationalized and converted into State Bank of India in 1955. That is also correct. So all the three statements are correct. So there is nothing wrong in any statement. So D is the correct answer. Yes, we know the yes, Swarna. D is the correct answer. All the three statements are correct. Years are correct. The mergers are correct. Okay. So it is very important to learn the years and mergers and everything, right? So the correct answer is D. Done? Clear, everyone? Good. Now, next question. Which of the following option correctly describe the deployment in the India's private banking sector post liberalization? ICICI Bank and HDFC Bank were both established in 1994, making the first private bank in India after the liberalization of the banking sector. There were no private bank established between 1994 and 2004 as RBI didn't issue any license during this period. Kotak Bank and Yes Bank were established in 2003 and 4, respectively, following a break in the new license between 1994 to 2004. In the aftermath of the liberalization, the recommendation of Shiv Raman Committee on the Financial Sector Reform was once again open for the private bank. So we have to choose the correct statement here. Everyone just choose the correct statement here. Everyone, please answer this question. So the correct answer is what? Swarna, Harsh, Kamal, Vinod, and everyone who are watching this session. And kindly please like and share the video to the maximum you can. Each and every one of you, just please like and share the video to the maximum you can. Hmm, hmm. Kamal, Vinod, Swarna, Harsh, and everyone. Dham, okay, Narvade. Everyone, kindly please answer this question. Hmm. Harsh is saying B. D means all the statements are correct. Okay. And everyone else? And everyone else, please answer this question. Just read out the question. Read out the statement carefully. You can all answer this question. Okay, Vinod and Swarna saying C is the correct answer. Okay, so first, ICICI Bank and HDFC Bank both were established in 1994, making the first private bank in India after the liberalization of the banking sector. That is correct. Now, there was no private bank which has been established between this time period as the RBI didn't issue any license during this period. No. There were number of banks which has been established between this time period, right? Kotak Bank and Yes Bank were established in 2003 and 4 respectively following a break in the licensing between 1994 to 2004. Yes, so Kotak Bank has been established in 2003. Yes Bank has been established in 2004. That is perfectly correct statement. Now, in the aftermath of liberalization of the recommendation of Shivraman Committee on the Financial Sector Reform, there was no Shivraman Committee on the Financial Sector Reform. Financial Sector Reform, there was Narasimha Committee on the Financial Sector Reform. So yes, fourth is also incorrect. So first and third are correct, second and fourth are incorrect. So the correct answer is C. Vinod and Swarna, you are correct here. Yes. So this is actually the para. In the aftermath of the liberalization and by the recommendation of Narasimha Committee on the Financial Sector Reform, the banking space is once again open for the private bank. That was the statement 4. In 1994, ICICI Bank was established in Vadodara. During this period, post liberalization, a number of other private bank was set up. Means during this 1994 time period, there was number of bank which has been set up. Okay, but this was ended with the establishment of Kotak Bank in 2003 and Yes Bank in 2004. And then there was a licensing lull between this time period was once again break down with giving the license to ITFC and Bandhan Financial Bank to set up a universal bank. Clear? So this was the complete thing from which the question has been framed. Okay. Now, next question. We have to choose the incorrect statement here. Foreign banks, they can operate in India through branches and subsidiaries only. Foreign banks have contributed in the modernization of Indian banking by introducing advanced technology from their parent office. In addition to the commercial bank, foreign banks have played an active role in merchant banking and investment banking. The presence of foreign bank in India has primarily focused on the consumer banking and has a limited involvement in the industrial development or capital market. We have to choose the incorrect statement here, everyone. Please answer. And everyone, kindly please like and share the video. Chalo, start answering the question. So the correct answer is what? Start answering the question. And the correct answer is what? Hmm. We have to choose the incorrect statement here. Incorrect statement. So the correct answer is what? Everyone start answering the question. Just read out the question carefully. You can easily answer this question. Just read out the question carefully. You can easily answer this question, everyone. Foreign banks can operate in India through branches and subsidiaries only. No, foreign banks can operate in India through branches, through subsidiary. They can operate in India through representatives office also. Representative offices also, right? So first is wrong. Now, foreign banks have contributed to the modernization of Indian banking by introducing advanced technology. That is good. That is correct. In addition to the commercial bank, foreign bank has played an active role in the merchant banking and investment banking. Yes. Four, the presence of foreign bank in India has primarily focused on consumer banking and a limited involvement in industrial or capital market. That is wrong. Foreign bank has played a very important role in the industrial development as well as in the capital market segment as well. They have not limited their role only to the consumer banking. They have not limited their role to there. So, first and fourth are the wrong statement, and second and third are the correct statement. We have to choose the incorrect statement. So, obviously, A is the correct answer. A is the correct answer because first and fourth, these are the incorrect statement. Okay, done. Done. Now, next. Which of the following figure in the Fair Practice Code developed by Reserve Bank of India for non-banking financial companies, micro financial institution? Fair Practice Code. There should be a board approved loan application format. No security deposit should be taken from the borrower. A borrower should be a member of more than one self-help group or all of the above. Shouldn't be a member of more than one self-help group or all of the above. This is regarding the Fair Practice Code. Everyone. This is regarding the Fair Practice Code. Everyone, please answer this question. Which of the following figure in the Fair Practice Code developed by Reserve Bank of India for non-banking financial companies, microfinance institution? Acha, tell me, who regulate the NBFCs, MFIs in India? Who regulate the NBFCs, MFI in India? Everyone, kindly please answer. Who regulate the NBFCs, MFI in India? Everyone, please answer. Who regulate the NBFCs, MFI in India? So if we talk about the non-banking financial companies, microfinancial institution, this is the only type of MFI which has been regulated by Reserve Bank of India. Which has been regulated by whom? Which has been regulated by Reserve Bank of India. Now, there should be a board approved loan application format. Yes. No security deposit should be taken from the borrower. Yes. A borrower shouldn't be a member of more than self-help group. Yes. So all of the above is the correct answer. Yes. All of the above is the correct answer. Good. Next question. We have to choose the correct statement. A non-banking financial company is a company registered under the Companies Act, engaged in the business of loan, advances, acquisition of shares, stock, bond, debenture, securities issued by the government or local authority. NBFCs are the part of payment and settlement system, and as such they can issue check drawn on itself, and they can also borrow from Reserve Bank of India. So you have to tell me the correct answer. Everyone, please answer this question. We have to choose the correct statement here. We have to choose the correct statement here. So the correct answer is what? Swarna, Harsh, Dania, K, Vinod, and everyone kindly start answering this question. And everyone, at least just like the video. Whoever are watching this session, kindly please like the video. Okay, a non-banking financial company is a company registered under the Companies Act, engaged in the business of loan and advances, acquisition of shares, stock, debentures, and securities. That is perfectly correct statement. NBFCs are a part. No, no, they are not a part of the payment and settlement system. They cannot issue the checks drawn on itself, and they cannot borrow from RBI as well. They cannot borrow from RBI as well. So B is the incorrect. So if we talk about the correct answer, yes, only one is the correct answer. Yes. Next question. A company which is a financial institution carrying out its principal business, the financing of physical asset, supporting productive economic activities such as automobile, tractor, generator set, earth movings, and the material handling equipment. It is called as what? It is called as AFC, LC, CIC, or none of the above. Now, I'm not telling the full form. You have to identify the full form and then you have to answer. Okay. I'm not telling the full form. You have to identify the full form and then you have to answer. Everyone, please answer this question. Please answer this question, everyone. So there is a company which is a financial institution carrying out as its principal business the financing of physical asset, supporting productive and economic activities such as automobile, tractors, generator set, earth moving and material handling equipment, is called as what? Yes, it is called as asset finance company. Perfect. It is called as asset finance company. Loan company, no. Core investment company, no. So the correct answer is A, asset finance company. Very good, guys. Good. Next question. And IFC, I'm not telling the full form. Tell me the full form in the comment section. And IFC is a non-banking finance company which deploys at least dash percent of its total asset in infrastructure loan, has a minimum net owned fund of dash, and has a minimum credit rating of A equivalent. So we have four options. You tell me the correct answer. Everyone, just tell me the correct answer. Everyone, you guys tell me the correct answer. And IFC, everyone knows about IFC. And you have to just fill in the blank with the correct statement here. Everyone start answering the question, guys. Okay. So we know the saying C, 75% and 300 crore and everyone else. So there is an infrastructure finance company which is a NBFC, which deploy at least 75% of its total asset in the infrastructure loan, has a minimum net owned fund of rupees 300 crore and a minimum credit rating of A equivalent. Yes, so C is the correct answer. Good, everyone. Vinod, Kamal, Harsh, good. Right, so the correct answer is C. C is the correct answer, everyone. Done. Done, you guys. Good. Next question. In a country, the GDP for a year is 10 lakh crore and the total insurance premium collected by the insurance company is this in the same year is 35,000 crore. The country's population is 1 billion, means 100 crore. What is the insurance density for that country? Now tell me the correct answer. Be very careful while answering this question, everyone. We have to calculate the insurance density. Insurance density, everyone. So please answer this question. Please answer this question. We have to calculate the insurance density here, everyone. So the correct answer is, Swarna is saying A, and Kamal is also saying A, and everyone else. So, insurance density, first of all, the formula of insurance density, do not confuse yourself. Here, GDP is also given. Here, premium is also given. Here is population also given, right? Now, there are three things. One thing is irrelevant for the insurance density. The formula is insurance premium to the population. Okay, there is no use of a GDP here. There is no use of GDP. I just have given to confuse you. Okay, penetration, insurance penetration is insurance premium to GDP. Okay, whereas insurance density is insurance premium to population. Now, what is the insurance premium here? It is 35,000 crore. And the population is 1 billion, means 100 crore. So the correct answer is was 350 per capita. So the correct answer is A. A is the correct answer. Yes, done. Any doubt here? A is the correct answer. Insurance premium to density. A is the correct answer, everyone. Done, you guys? Yes or no, everyone? Kindly tell me the correct answer. If you have any doubt, ask. If you don't have any doubt, give me a thumbs up, each and every one of you. Good. Next question. Which of the following option accurately reflect the true sequence of event and characteristics related to the establishment of Reserve Bank of India? The Royal Commission on Indian Currency and the Finance recommended the creation of central bank in 1926. A bill for setting up the RBI was introduced in the Legislative Assembly in the same year. Reserve Bank of India has begun the operation on 1st April 1935 with a paid-up capital of rupees 5 crore. Reserve Bank of India was set up with full government ownership right from the inception in 1935. We have to choose the correct statement here. Everyone, we have to choose the correct statement here. Everyone, please answer this question. We have to choose the correct statement here. Which of the following accurately reflect the true sequence of the event and characteristic related to the establishment of Reserve Bank of India? So the correct answer is what? Everyone, kindly please answer this question. All the three statements are correct. Harsh, again read out the question carefully. Again read out the question carefully and then answer. Again read out the question. You can all answer this question. If you read out the question, you can all answer this question. Swarna is saying A. Tanya is also saying A. And everyone else, please answer this question. Right. So 1926, then 1935 paid up capital 5 crore. These are all correct. But see, Reserve Bank of India was set up with the full government ownership right from the inception. No. In 1935, it was set up as a private sector bank with a paid up capital of rupees 5 crore. Later, in 1949, Reserve Bank of India has been nationalized. In 1949, the government has took over the control of Reserve Bank of India. So if we talk about the correct answer, first and second, these are the correct statements. So A is the correct answer, everyone. Good? Yes. Next question. A loan company is a non-banking financial company as per which type of classification? Loan company, liability based, activity based, size based, or none of the above. A loan company is a non-banking financial company classified as which type of NBFC? It is a liability based, it is the activity based, it is the size based, or none of the above. Everyone. Please answer this question. So the correct answer is what? Harsh, Tanya, K, Swarna, Vinod, Kamal. Yes, loan company is a activity based classification. A loan company is a activity based classification. According to the liability based classification, there are two category: category A, category B. Category A is NBFC. D means deposit taking. Category B is NBFC, non-banking financial company. ND, non-deposit. Right. So the correct answer for this question is A. Right? Done. Now next question. The book title, The Problem of Rupee, its origin and solution was authored by. The book title, The Problem of Rupee, its origin and the solution was authored by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Jawaharlal Nehru, Mahatma Gandhi, or Hilton Young Commission. Everyone. Who written this book, The Problem of Rupee, its origin and solution? This book has been authored by whom? Everyone, please answer. So if we talk about the correct answer, yes, it has been authored by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Harsh, Vinod K. Yes. And the conceptualization of Reserve Bank of India has been done in this particular book. Okay. The concept of the Reserve Bank of India, the conceptualization has been done in this book. Next, consider the following statement. Ways and Means Advances is a temporary facility from the center only to borrow from RBI. The government can avail immediate cash from Reserve Bank of India if required, but it has to return within 30 days. Which of the following statement is or are correct, everyone? Just tell me the correct statement. Everyone. Correct statement. Tell me the correct statement, everyone. So the correct answer is okay, so ways and means advances. We have to choose the correct statement regarding the ways and means advances. Harsh, Vinod, Tanya, and everyone, kindly please answer this question. And at least kindly just please like and share the video to the maximum you can. Whoever are watching this session, kindly please like and share the video to the maximum you can. Okay. So BSNE means advances is a temporary facility from the center only to borrow from Reserve Bank of India. If we talk about this, yes, that is correct. Now, the government can avail the immediate cash from RBI if required, but it has to return the amount within 30 days. That is wrong. You have to return the amount within 90 days. So, the correct answer is only one, means A is the correct answer. Clear, everyone? Done? Yes. Next question. Choose the correct statement about the loan scheme of SIDBI, Small Industrial Development Bank of India. You have to choose the correct statement about the SIDBI. SIDBI, Make in India Soft Loan Fund for Micro and Small Enterprises. Smile. Minimum loan size 50 lakh for the equipment finance and minimum loan size of rupees 1 crore for a period up to 10 years. Now, next, loan under the partnership. Loan under the partnership with original equipment manufacturer, loan up to rupees 1 crore and loan tenure up to rupees or up to 5 years. So we have to choose the correct answer here. We have to choose the correct statement about the SIDBI, Small Industrial Development Bank of India. Everyone. We have to choose the correct statement about the SIDBI, Small Industrial Development Bank of India. Everyone, please answer this question. We have to choose the correct statement about the loan scheme of SIDBI. Everyone, please answer this question. SIDBI, Make in India Soft Loan Fund for Micro and Small Enterprises, SMILE. Minimum loan size for equipment finance is 10 lakh. And for other, it is 25 lakh, which is given for a period of 10 years. So, first is wrong. Loan with under partnership with original equipment manufacturer, that is correct. So if we talk about the correct answer, yes, only second is the correct statement. B is the correct answer, not A, everyone. B is the correct answer, not A. B is the correct answer. Okay. Next question. Which committee recommended the revised regulatory framework for urban cooperative bank? It is Shri N.S. Vishwanathan Narsimha Moore committee or none of the above? Everyone. Again, a committee related question, important question. Everyone. Please answer this question. Which committee recommended the revised regulatory framework for urban cooperative bank UCBs? Revised regulatory framework for urban cooperative banks, Shri N.S. Vishwanathan Narsimha Committee, More Committee, or none of the above. So the correct answer is yes. If we talk about the correct answer, A is the correct answer. It is Shri N.S. Vishwanathan Committee, which recommended the revised regulatory framework for urban cooperative bank. A is the correct answer. Committee, again, very important committees. Please learn the whole committees. Now, what are the characteristics of the infrastructure financing? Larger amount, fixed and low real rate of return, longer maturities, or all of the above. Which of the following are the characteristics of the infrastructure financing? Everyone. Which of the following are the characteristics of the infrastructure financing? Everyone, kindly please answer. Infrastructure financing. Which of the following are the characteristics of the infrastructure financing? Harsh, K, and everyone, please start answering the question. Okay. Characteristics of infrastructure financing. Yes, it has a larger amount. It has fixed and low real rate of return and longer maturities. Yes, D is the correct answer. D is the correct answer. All the three are the characteristics of the infrastructure financing. Good. Next question. Smart lending for aspiring India is one of the theme of which edition of is enhanced access and service excellence. Smart lending is one of the theme of which edition of is everyone. This is according to which edition of is? Please answer. Everyone, please answer this question. So smart lending, it is 3.0. Smart lending is what? Is 3.0. C is the correct answer. Next, which of the following statement is incorrect regarding the various financial institution and instrument in India? And NBFMFI stand for non-banking financial microfinance institution. They are not allowed to accept public deposit. Mortgage guarantee is an instrument where the guarantee is provided for a loan against the residential property. IFC, International Finance Corporation, is a subsidiary of RBI. Non-banking financial company primarily engage in lending and investment activity but cannot accept the demand deposit. Which of the following statement is incorrect regarding various financial institutions and instruments in India? Everyone. Regarding various financial institutions and instruments in India, everyone start answering this question. Which of the following statement is incorrect regarding this? We have to choose the incorrect statement, everyone. We have to choose the incorrect statement, everyone. Please answer. Obviously, IFC, International Finance Corporation, is a subsidiary of RBI. That is wrong. IFC is actually a subsidiary of the World Bank. So if we choose the incorrect statement, obviously C is the incorrect statement because IFC is a subsidiary of RBI. No, IFC is actually a subsidiary of the World Bank. Okay, next question. Now, in a country, GDP for the year is 12 lakh 50,000 crore. The insurance premium collected by all insurance companies 45,000. 60% of the total premium collected comes from the life insurance and 40% from the non-life insurance. If we need to calculate the penetration only for the life insurance premium, what is the life insurance penetration? Life insurance penetration. Now you have to calculate the life insurance penetration here. The life insurance penetration here, we have to calculate the life insurance penetration, everyone. Start answering the question. Kamal and Harsh and everyone, you can all easily answer this question, guys. Just calculate. We have given for the GDP. GDP for the year is 12 lakh 50,000 crore. The insurance premium is given 45,000. Now, in 45,000, 60% is coming from the life insurance. Okay. So, first of all, we need to calculate 60% of 45,000. It is coming from the life insurance, which is actually 27,000. This is the life insurance premium. Okay. Now we have to calculate the life insurance penetration. It is 27,000 means the life insurance divided by the GDP of the year. It is 12 lakh 50,000, right? 27,000 divided by 12 lakh 50,000. Okay. And because it is answer, the option is given in percentage, so we have to do into 100 also, right? So the correct answer is A. A is the correct answer. Okay, because we need to calculate only the life insurance, guys. We need to calculate only the life insurance. So only 60% we have to calculate from the insurance premium, and then that life insurance premium divided by the GDP into 100. So obviously A is the correct answer. Okay, done. Good. Next question. Now only two questions are left. Just please be there. So match the categories of non-banking financial company with the respective regulatory bodies. We have to match the following column A and B, and the options are given. We have to match the categories of non-banking financial companies with the respective regulatory bodies. Everyone, you can all answer this question. Easy, very simple. Everyone, just start answering this. Everyone, please answer. And everyone, kindly please like and share the video to the maximum you can. So, first of all, if we talk about the venture capital fund, this is by what? Venture capital fund, this is by Reserve Bank of India or by SEBI. So venture capital fund, it is actually from the SEBI. ठीक है. Merchant banking companies is also by SEBI. Okay. Insurance company is IRDAI, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India. Nidhi companies comes from the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. And chit companies respective state government. One is A, two is also A, third is B, fourth is C, and fifth is D. So yes, A is the correct answer, not C. A is the correct answer, everyone. A is the correct answer. Merchant banking companies as well as venture capital fund, these are both regulated by SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India. As I have already told you this, that venture capital fund, merchant banking, stock broking, these need to be registered by SEBI. Insurance, IRDAI, Nidhi companies, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, JIT companies, state government, as well as housing finance companies, NHBs. Okay, done. Now, the last question of the class. What is the extent of foreign direct investment permitted in the insurance sector? What is the extent of FDI which is permitted in the insurance sector? Everyone. Extent of FDIs which is permitted in the insurance sector. Everyone, please answer. It is 26%, 49%, 74%, or 100%. To tell me the correct answer. Yes, currently it is 100%, right? In budget 2025, now it is 100%. So the correct answer is clear. Done. So yes, everyone, this is it for today. I hope that you have all understood the session. You have all enjoyed the questions, whatever I have told you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Kindly please like and share the video to the maximum you can. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please subscribe to this channel and press the bell notification icon. Thank you. Have a very nice day, everyone. Take care. Bye bye, guys. Bye, everyone. Take care, guys.